Hey, good morning everybody. So this is going to be a just kind of quick introduction video for you and tell you a little bit about myself and what we're doing here, what I'm trying to do with this channel, introduce the channel, and so sit back, relax, and have a good time. So right now I'm flying out of Williamsport. I've been working on my private pilot's license. This is my second solo flight. It's been going pretty well. I've got about 10 hours, a little over 10 hours right now at the time of this flight. I think total right now I'm at 11.2, so moving right along. It'd be nice because we're going to start doing some cross-country stuff here, but takeoff's pretty good. Today it was kind of a crappy day for it. It was nice down low, but as soon as you got up, tried to get up over the mountain off to the right there, the clouds were pretty low. So basically the goal of today was to go out and work on steep turns, work on turns around a specific point on the ground, and do S-turns, so 180-degree turns with your wings coming parallel to a point on the ground, more specifically like a road, and you kind of just follow that. And anyway, it went well. We came back, we did a couple landings, but so I wanted to start this channel and really kind of show you guys what it's like to go through all the training and show you guys, kind of just different adventures. I plan on flying quite a bit once I get my license. It should be interesting. I have a couple of flights planned already. Could be going to different parts of the northeast of the U.S. It's a little windy as you come up over a mountain. You kind of bounce around a little bit as the wind comes down, pushes you down over the other side. So the reason I'm doing some voiceover today is because we had a little bit of a pilot error, and that was I forgot to turn the microphone on. So you'll see in the video that when I turned the camera inside, you'll see me talking, but yeah, it never recorded. So you guys would have been able to hear all the radio traffic and me talking to you guys. It happens. Lesson learned. So now I'm kind of set up for the steep turns. You get an inside view, outside, and I'll show you what that looks like. It's kind of a 45-degree angle, about 2 Gs, 1.5 to 2 Gs. I think they're really fun. The goal here is to maintain the same angle the entire time, the same altitude or height above the ground, and the same airspeed. We're trying to emulate about 125 miles an hour, if that's the whole way through. A couple to the left, couple to the right. They're pretty fun. I enjoy doing them. You can see the clouds are kind of low for me today. Right now I'm only having soloed myself, flying by myself, still classified as a student pilot. I have my limitations. Right now my limitations are the cloud. I can have cloud cover, so this is scattered clouds, but cloud cover of no less than 3,500 feet and no more than a 10-knot crosswind for the runways that you're taking off or landing on. Basically what we're doing is 180-degree turns. So you start in on, say, a heading of 90 or 90 degrees, so straight easterly heading, and you turn to a heading of 270 degrees or straight west heading. And that's one thing I'm kind of having trouble with, is rolling out and rolling onto that heading. It'll come with time. I just need more practice with it, and that's exactly why I go out and do things like today. You go out, you have fun with it, you play around, just get the feel for it. Inside of watching the video as I'm talking to you, it's going to mean all you see is ground and then sky and ground and then sky. Kind of interesting. So right now the plan is, my next lesson I have to go with my instructor, and we're going to check it, basically sign me off to fly to different airports. Right now my limitations are I can only fly to Williamsport, Pennsylvania. So once we get that done, then I'll be able to fly to there's I think 3 more airports within a 20-mile radius that I'll be able to fly to, land at, and take off from. That'll be nice, because I'll be able to give you guys a tour of the area, almost. We'll fly over Williamsport a little bit. You guys can take a look at the city. I'll show you where Little League happens, Little League World Series. It's kind of neat. Kind of pain in the butt if you live here, but it's a big draw to the city during the summer. That's coming up, I think, next week, actually. So, right now we're trying to find a point to turn around. You do the turn around point. Like I say, it's basically, what I need to do is I'm about 1,500 feet up into the air, and about 120 miles an hour, and you turn a round point. Basically, you put the wing down and you look around it. Do 360-degree turns one way and then turn around the other way. I'm more comfortable doing that to the left, just for the simple fact that I can see a little better. It's the way I started learning them. It's the way that, I'm just more comfortable. There's more visibility, and it's easier to judge distance when you're turning to the left, since I'm sitting on the left side of the aircraft. Right side, I have a tendency to get a little close to the object that I'm turning around to. Basically, we try to keep a separation of about a half mile. It sounds like quite a bit, but when you're in the air, it's really not that far. You're pretty close. So, just one more thing to add to the check the box list and make sure I'm working on. The goal right now is to try to take the check ride, or basically my driving test, in December. That's the absolute latest. I want to try to have my license finished up and done by December or by the end of the year. Then it'll be nice. I'll be able to take passengers. I talked to a friend of mine who's a moto vlogger, and it would be neat to do a kind of dual vlog inside the plane. We also have, I'm supposed to be getting with a camera guy. We'll be doing some grass field takeoffs and landings for you guys, show you those. So, there's a lot of plans for the channel. I hope to be able to grow it. I hope to be able to kind of do some interesting things. This is the final approach. It's a long funnel. We're about 3 miles out right now from Williamsport, landing on 27. This is the longest runway at just over almost 7,000 feet long. So it's a big runway. A lot of regional charter planes come in and out of here. I think US Airways flies out with their regional smaller planes. But overall, it's not a very busy airport. So on the way in, I requested to do 2 touch and goes, and then followed by what's called full stop. That's landing and taxi to parking. So this is the first landing, and then we'll show you guys what the inside looks like, and I'll try to walk you through some things and talk about what goes on inside as I'm doing it. So at this point, I'm starting to try to slow down, get lined up, get my height correct. We're flying over, this is Montoursville that we're flying just outside of Williamsport. Take the power back to idle and just kind of trying to float it in at this point. The goal is to land at the 1,000-foot markers, which are not the big boxes in the very front of the runway there, but the ones that are 2 boxes down. So there's the 500-foot. A little bit before. Okay, and full power, take back off. So I kind of have to lean the plane on takeoff. It's the right correction, the left tank is more full than what the right one is, so the plane has a tendency to drag that side. So looking at it inside here, I'm pulling in flaps right now. The flap lever is like a car emergency brake. It's down on the floor. You have to pull the lever up to bring the flaps down. The flaps will then help you slow down, create more lift. So just checking everything with my checklist here. So I'll basically make sure it goes to full rich, the fuel pump comes on, landing light comes on, and as well as the carburetor heat to keep the mics in. It sounds kind of funny when it's 80 degrees outside, but the carburetor can heat from anywhere up to 85 degrees. And it all depends on the humidity. Today was kind of a humid day. So the whole point is to keep the wings level and just kind of float it in and keep the nose down the center line. There we go, pull another notch of flaps. I like to land with 2 notches just for the simple fact that it's easier. It's what my instructor recommended to me. 3 notches at the very end when you start getting really slow and right on the edge of stalling. 3 notches has a tendency to fall. It just stops flying altogether, and if you're not set up for it or you're not prepared for it, you have a tendency to have a rough landing. 2 notches, you can kind of fly down and ride a cushion of air, and then you get a really nice touchdown. Makes it smooth, makes it easy for passengers, and it makes it easy on the airplane itself. And this one, just kind of our final landing here coming in. You guys want more view. Just past the 1,000-foot marker. I think I need to start aiming a little sooner, more towards the front of the runway, so when I hit that cushion of air, it rides it out. And I still touch down about the 1,000-foot marker. And we just got our clearance here. We're going to taxi back into the parking. So, at this point, I'd like to say thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming along to the flight with me and seeing what this is all about, what I'm trying to do. Also, please go ahead, like, subscribe, and leave me a comment with what you want to see or some little hints or tips. I'm just starting out, so any kind of tricks or tips would be great. It'd be awesome. And the more people I can get and like and subscribe, the more people I can go ahead and, we can go ahead and I'm doing a good thing here, so we'll end up starting to do more with the channel. Also, I'll post a link to the Facebook page in there as well that you guys can follow that for updates. And all the videos will be posted there. You can also see when a new video is posted. The goal right now is to try to have one video up a week. So it'll probably be posted on Thursday or Friday of each week. So I don't have a lot of time. I still work full time. So it is difficult, but you know what? Hey, it's all for you guys. So once again, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time in the air.